Yo, it's Ebenezer. You're watching my interview with Myles.
Now, when we chopped up last time,
Yeah.
there was a project that come out,
Yeah.
and there was a lot of momentum behind you.
Yes.
Obviously, you're working with Coltrane as well.
Yes.
Back then, and then we had the conversation just off camera, literally for a split second. That we're gonna bring here now, now. And yeah, you didn't drop anything last year.
Yeah.
So let's talk about it. You know, I'm not trying to stick it on. Just say it.
I was actually gonna drop something last year. Last year I just mainly did features.
Yeah.
I just did a lot of features and didn't put any music out for myself. I was busy writing and producing for others. But I was like, it's enough. I've given enough gems out.
Yeah.
So there was momentum, and I left the label I was under.
So
I was
you were
like,
Virgin before.
yeah, I was like, I went out.
Mm.
Not like because they did anything wrong or like they was bad.
Yeah.
There's just certain specifics that I wanted.
Yeah.
That I couldn't have.
Is that from a perspective of you want to be pushed more as an artist and they want to push you more behind as a writer?
No, they wanted to push me as an artist.
Okay.
It's just we had two different visions.
Ah.
Yeah.
Them ones.
Yeah.
All right. So then that being said, we don't have to talk about what their vision was, but we can talk about what your vision is for yourself.
Is there?
So what is it?
My vision for myself is to be well-renowned and known for being a phenomenal writer, a phenomenal producer, and a phenomenal artist.
Yeah.
I do each and every single one to, I believe, a very high standard, and that I don't see anyone else doing. I'll write the record, produce the record, vocal the record, mix the record, and I do it for other people as well. I've worked with Ty Dolla $ign, Danny Lay,
Craig David,
Mahalia, Craig David, A Boogie with a Hoodie, PnB Rock.
Did you do the one for Duke Dumont as well?
Duke Dumont.
Yeah.
I'm out here. I'm really out here. So yeah, I just want to be renowned and known for great music, not mediocre music, not he's trying to ride the wave. Like my music really be hitting. What
journey do you have to go on to get to that though? Or is it something that you always knew?
You do have to go on a journey. You have to know yourself. Because you can just ride the coattails of someone else's wave or just try and fit in where everyone else fits in to just try and capitalize and make money.
Yeah.
But if you all the great artists that you can name, from J Hush to Stormzy to Jay-Z to Kanye to Drake, they have really shaped their own lane. And you can't do what J Hush does. You can't do what Drake does. You can try, but you won't be able. So it's just about knowing yourself, honing your craft, and just being able to execute each and every single time.
Yeah, I mean, I hear that. And we have to break down different parts of that as well. Because writing and producing is something that, in the last 2-3 years, people are getting a lot of credit for.
Yes.
But say 5, 6, 10, back in the day, no one really cared. Even though the producer, the writer, they kind of make most of the song, especially in pop realms.
Facts.
Yeah.
And what happened was producers got fed up of not getting the recognition they deserved. So they start putting their tags on the beats. It was like, oh, you're going to know it's me. Whether you like it or not, you will know it's me. Like writers started putting certain cadences and phrases in so you know it's them.
Yeah.
And I understand it. I'm not mad at it because at the same time, it's marketing. You have to market yourself in order to get more work. More work means more bread. Doesn't mean your work is good. It just means you've marketed yourself very well.
Yeah.
So I personally don't put a tag on my beats.
Why though? Because you basically just said the reasons why you should.
No, I didn't say reason why you should. I said reason why people do it.
Yeah.
Some people do it.
Yeah. True.
I don't want my music to be confined to you hear my name, it's automatically good. No, but what if it's not good? You just like it because it's got the tag on it and you think, it's got the tag on it, it has to be good.
Yeah.
Not in all cases. I've heard songs with tags on it and songs are absolutely rubbish.
Yeah.
But because it's got the tag on it, everyone's like, they produced it and it's therefore good. I don't want any bias on my music. I will produce my music. If you like it, you will like it. If you don't, you don't. No harm, no foul. Hopefully you'll like the next one and I'll just keep working hard and That's my ethos anyway.
I mean, it's a good ethos to have.
Yeah, not everyone's like that. Some people want the fame and the glamour, but I do it all. So like, I don't need to be screaming at them. If you know, you'll know. Yeah.
You know what is it difficult? Because I was chatting to someone else as well about being very hands-on with your work and doing all the process from start to finish.
Yeah.
Right? And some people would always want to do it. For me, we're talking right now, I'm going to edit this video. I'm going to do everything myself. You know what I mean? There's no camera right here right now.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? Whereas some other presenters might not want to do that.
Yeah.
No, I'm not name dropping anyone, just saying. Yeah. As artists, it's the same thing again.
Do you know what I think that is? I think it's because you care.
Yeah.
You really care.
Facts. Big up myself. You know what's there?
Yeah. I think those that really care are very hands-on. Like you see Pharrell in the studio, still very hands-on. You see Stormzy, still very hands-on. Like they're very involved in the process. Some people do not care. Some people are just like, send me the beat, let me slap whatever on it and throw it out because I know it's gonna do this. But those that care, you hear it in the music and how it's crafted. The whole project is cohesive. It's not just a random compilation of songs and be like, here's a playlist. Here you go. Swallow it. Choke that down.
Listen, it's true.
I'm just like, no, you will not force me to enjoy that.
And you know what, let's talk about all of this and let's bring it together to why we are also here for today.
Bad Romantic 2.
Yes.
March the 6th.
Listen, that's like, what, right now is the 23rd or 4th, or it's basically the last week of February.
Yeah, sir.
Right, that's what we are right now, because my dates are off right now. But March 6th, we know.
March 6th, we know.
That's the date. Now, we spoke about some of the journey. We've spoken about the vision. We've spoken about what your thought process is for 2020 and beyond.
Yeah.
Why is this tape important to you? And why is it now the right time to share it with the people?
I feel it's the right time because I took a hiatus. I took a long sabbatical of a year. Didn't drop no music, and people have been bugging me. And like, if you ever on my socials, you know, like I be leaking my music. Like you probably have heard the whole project if you follow my socials, because I'm one of them artists, because I can make it in such an alarmingly fast rate.
Yeah.
I can just keep churning and keep churning and keep churning. So I was like, it's time for me to release it because I've been quiet. I've been working and helping other people. It's time to just focus on myself and do my thing. And I can't remember the first question you asked.
I don't even remember. I was so into that. I was literally, I think it's like, why is the right time? And why is it important for the people? I think you answered most of this.
Oh, I think it was about the project. I'll just talk about it anyway.
Yeah, go on. Listen, I asked the question, you answered the question. Yeah,
so, Bad Romantic 2 is just, for me, it was a continuation from 1. My past relationships, the girls I've dated have all told me, you're bad romantic. And I took it lightly. I was like,
yeah,
whatever.
When you get older, you start to reflect.
Yeah. And this time around, I actually reflected and I've actually deeped it. That's why it's got a very dark undertone. And it's like, I understand I'm a bad romantic. I understand I suck with time. I suck with communication. But I am trying. But still to no avail. But I try my best. And yeah, I thought I would be as honest as possible in my music in round like a body of work.
Yeah.
And like, here it is. And then there's like one track that is not specifically about a person, which is Mariachi Flow, which is just to say, look, the reasons why I'm a bad romantic is because I have trust issues and I have paranoia.
It just is what it is.
It is what it is, darling. This is a disclaimer in small print. Read it before you go anywhere near me. And yeah,
listen, well, people can hear that. The thing is, with Mariachi Flow, I think people kind of get lost in the beat anyway.
Oh yeah, the beat hard.
Yeah, like, did you make the beat?
Yeah.
There you go. That was there. I was gonna say.
I produced the whole project top to bottom and then mixed it top to bottom.
How long did it take?
What, each individual track or the whole project?
The whole project. Because each individual track is going to be a different time. Right?
You would be surprised how quick it was.
Thing is, right, I'm hoping, I haven't listened to it yet, right? I do want to hear it. For your sake, I hope it's very, very good. So I'll tell you why, right? Because see Migos, when they dropped Culture 2, there was rumors it take 45 minutes to make.
Ooh.
And people didn't like that album that much.
Ooh.
So you see what I'm saying? When people talk about that, I'm making sure it's got a slap.
This one is better than Bad Romantic 1.
Okay, facts.
Hands
Hopefully.
down.
Good. Because the last one started off nice, South of France.
Oh, I love South of France. That's my gem.
That's what I'm saying. You still got tunes that slap like from back then.
Hear this now. I promise you. I can assure you that this is much better. Like from the production to the writing to the mix, everything just knocks harder and you can feel it more. Even to flaws and all. I've got people hitting me from different states in America, from in the UK, from Birmingham, from Ireland, Germany, Switzerland. Yo, we love this record. This is I feel what you're saying.
Yeah.
Like it's crazy. And like my manager, so with that record, when I made it, I was like, this is good. But he was like, no, this is really good. And I was like, whatever, man.
Was it like a throwaway to you?
For me, it was.
Yeah.
But I never understood it. I never understood it till like, because I was so in it at the time making it. When I made it, I was like, yes, this is it. But because I made so much more after that, I kind of lost track of what it actually was.
Yeah.
And when I listen back on it now, I'm just like, okay, this is a great piece of work. I believe.
I mean, I was listening to it even on the way here, and I'm like, yeah, man, like, you're in your bag. And that's the thing. That's what's key about it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? And even if you think about, actually, before we even get to that, features, before we move away, is there features on this?
Not one.
No features?
Not one.
Okay, that's mad. Because what I was going to say is that you've worked with a lot of people that are big now. Yeah. Right? Who might, like, when you did Cliche, that was 2017, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was with PnB Rock.
Yeah.
And PnB Rock is what it is now.
Yeah.
A Boogie just dropped like a project 2-3 weeks ago. You were one of the first people to work with him. I don't think he's done a UK feature since, from what I know. So, yeah. Listen, I'm just saying, isn't it? Like, I'm just saying, you up, man. That's alley-oops.
Yeah. You really are.
But,
you really are.
So then that process then, because if you're in a like position and you're in rooms with people, which you are when you're writing, you're producing, and as an artist yourself, maybe your manager or friends that you might have played it to said, this is sick, but how do you kind of, I'm not even saying you have to justify it, but how do you tell them, listen, I've got this, no features?
Because they understand my creative process. I'm very, I know what I want. I'm just like, this one shouldn't have any features because this is very, I'm trying to be as honest as possible, and this is my story. I can't have someone else now come and tell my story with their story. Yeah. And sometimes it can get lost in translation. Yeah. So I'm just like, let me do this one. Badamantic 3 will be full of features. 3? Of course.
So we're already moving. Yeah, we haven't dropped one. Sorry, we haven't dropped 2 yet. Nah. I went to 3. Okay, I know you make music fast, yeah, but we need to sometimes pause.
I haven't started cool. Badamantic 3. I think I've only got one song for Badamantic 3, which I made that didn't make Badamantic 2. Because I was
didn't
like,
say that.
No, because I was like, this would be a perfect continuation. So it's a
bridge. I'll do your marketing for you.
Please. Like, there's one track on Badamantic 2 that's gonna continue. Will be the start of Badamantic 3, and that's what the track is gonna be. So it was gonna be an interlude, but there's no interludes. Okay. So it's gonna be like an intro. Into Badamantic 3.
What we have to say is the bad romance continues.
There you
go. I'll take the bag now.
I should fire press.
Listen. I'm here, you know. Listen, I'm here. I'm just saying.
That's what I like to hear that. That's dope.
But all right, so then if we're gonna get a third one, is that gonna come this year, next year?
Good question. I haven't even started. I just want to enjoy the journey with Badamantic 2.
Yeah, of course.
Because before I never used to enjoy the journey. I was always like, I need it now. I was very impatient, but now I'm learning to be more patient and just take my time and savor these moments because I need these memories to look back on, especially since I don't really take photos. Yeah. I don't take enough photos on my phone. So I want to enjoy these moments, savor these moments with the people that I really love and I really care about, and just, hope for the best.
I hear that. So
yeah.
Do you know what it is? It's like, let's just talk about social media impacts and stuff like that. Because people know who you are, but not dropping music and stuff, and you go away for a while, that kind of momentum, it does drop a little bit.
Of course.
So when we're going into this one on March 6th, some people are going to look at you like a new artist.
True.
How do you feel about that?
I mean, I'm always trying to reinvent myself. So it's always going to be new, whatever project I drop. It's going to be that, it's going to feel like a new artist, but the same as well. Yeah. There'll be some nostalgia in Badamantic 2 from Badamantic 1 for those who were there from jump. And I just want them to take it with fresh ears. Yeah. Like, I'm not going to stop releasing music anymore. Like, I'm gonna enjoy this journey, but I'm not gonna leave like another year gap. I'm gonna apply pressure and just drop music non-stop.
Good
Music.
And you know what's good? You're with a new label,
bro. Creative freedom, the peace of mind.
Yeah.
To like, and the thing is, I don't mind people saying, "Nah, this ain't good enough." I'd rather that than you and ah and be like, "Yeah, let's put it on a project and not give it no love." No, why would you do that? This is my baby.
Yeah,
like, this is something I spent time, and you don't understand because you didn't put your blood, sweat, and tears into this. But I have creative freedom, and they trust me to deliver good work. So I've now put my trust in them to just help it see the light of day.
Yeah. I mean, that's the thing. Like, some artists, they don't have that opportunity to, to get that.
Of
because if, like, sometimes your label hasn't got confidence in you,
Yeah.
you're going to feel it.
Of
I'm
course.
assuming. I'm not an artist.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. And do you know how, like, detrimental that is to someone's mental health? Do you know how damaging that is to someone's ability to make music? Like, bro, if you don't like my music, let me go.
Yeah.
I'll find another home. That's not a problem. I'll do it indie. That's not a problem. Like,
you can't be saying that with new label around, you know.
Nah, they
Shout
love
out
me.
Shout them.
They love me. I love them too. Like, but yeah, it's just if you don't believe in me, don't try to hold me to yourself and not let me shine and not let me spread my wings. Let me spread my wings. And just, if we're in this journey together, I don't mind us making mistakes together, but don't try and take it out of my hands and be like, we don't need to listen to your opinion. Let's do this together as a team. And when we're at the top, we can look back at it and be like, yo, did you see what this journey had? I remember when you wanted to do that and I wanted to do that. We can laugh about it at the end, but we need to
build together.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And just work hard, man.
It's true, like, and obviously like, now you're getting the opportunity to do that,
Yes.
which is amazing.
Yes.
Like, talking to you even right now, seem very focused in the
you
pocket.
know.
You know what I mean?
There.
Like, and even like when we did the last interview like 2 years ago, it was like, as an artist, it still kind of felt very new.
Yeah.
Whereas now you've been on a bit of a journey, so you kind of know, like, I don't really do what I did back then. It's not going to happen now.
Yeah. Like, I'm fortunate, man, because I've really got a good team around me. Yeah. My manager know the way I stay, like, mentally, and he understands how more than anything, you need someone to understand you. He understands how I operate, and more time, I don't do things out of malice or from a negative place or a bad place. Like, I do things with an open heart, a big heart, and I just love what I do. So sometimes you need people to ground you, and if you get lost, they just steer you back in the right direction. Like, don't slip, don't trip over that. Like, trust me, do this, do that. And there's times where we will disagree.
Yeah.
There's times where we'll agree. And that's fine.
Like you said, it's your baby. So you're going to be sometimes biased to your own project.
Of course. Yeah. But sometimes I am not going to see things clearly because I am biased and because I'm standing so close to it. Sometimes you need to take a step back. Like, because they haven't made it, they're seeing it from a
consumer.
Yeah, exactly. And I'm seeing it from a creative, this is for the musicians, this is for But sometimes you just have to trust your team and surround yourself with a good team and good people and not just a bunch of yes men. You don't want a bunch of yes men.
Yeah, trust me.
Because they will yes your career into the ground.
Listen, it's facts. Because one of them situations, people will be dropping their first hit single, do well, but then they'll keep at the same thing, or the wrong people will be telling them the wrong things. Yeah. And then we don't know where they are no more.
If you look at the greats, they've always reinvented themselves. They've always taken that step to better the music. And if that means spending more money, you spend more money. If that means not spending more money and going to work with someone else or collaborating with this place in order for people to understand, things have to be done. We have to make compromises. Like, not every time in this world we're going to get what we want or do the things we want to do. But in order to get where we want to be and do the things we want to do, sometimes you have to make sacrifices. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes.
I hear that. Now, when we get to that, I got another key one. Listen, we've been doing facts right now. This is gems for up and coming people that do it all.
Yeah.
But a couple of years ago, I don't remember what year it was. It might have been 18, right? You did a pop record with Duke Jamont.
Yes,
and it did well. I think it got played out in America as well.
Yeah.
And it was getting a lot of love. And I saw that. And like, obviously, we hadn't spoken at that point. But I was like, I see what you're doing here. I see that little avenue. Like open up the world to another set of people that might not know who you are yet.
Facts.
And bring it through.
Yeah.
Now, as we're getting, Bad Romantic 2, are we going to get that avenue further down the line?
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course. Fortunately, I have the ability to make different music from different genres. I can produce a rock song, a punk song, an indie song, a hip hop song, R&B song, just straight flat pop. I could do it all. So I can get into those rooms and get features or produce or write or get co-signed by X, Y, and Z. So for me, it doesn't matter what genre it is as long as it's great music.
Yeah.
Because you've had collaborations with Jay-Z and Linkin Park. You've had collaborations with Kanye West and Adam Levine from Maroon 5. Music holds no barriers. It can all intertwine and it can, as long as it makes sense.
As long as it sounds good.
As long as it sounds good, that's the main thing. As long as the music is great, you have no problem. Don't worry about anything else. The people who get it and understand it and who will like it will like it. Music is not for everyone. And just because someone says no doesn't mean it's the end. Oh my God, someone said no. People said no to 53 Sundays. 6 million streams on Spotify later.
Bars. You know what's there? Like, listen, you say no, but I still got the streams though.
Yo, you get me? Like the A&Rs I played it to are the same A&Rs that hit me later and was like, oh my God, this sounds amazing. Like, what did you do to change it? I was like, no.
It didn't change.
It didn't change. It's the same song you heard. But you just have to believe in yourself and just ride it out, man.
I mean, I still can't believe you made a gospel record and you only did church. In that amount of time. It was like this is the best lie I've heard in time.
No, it wasn't a lie. I literally hadn't been to church. Like I was literally hustling. I had no money. I was broke. I was sleeping in the studio. No money to get back home. No shower. Just grinding.
Yeah. It's paying off now though, right?
Yeah.
That's the fact.
Mortgage and 2 dogs later.
Hey. Listen, that's the thing, man. I'm glad that everything's working out.
Thank you, man.
We've given out so many gems right now in about like 23 minutes.
Yeah, those that need to hear it, that need to hear it, will hear it.
But listen, you need to share it.
Yeah, of course.
I'm not sticking on you right now since on camera. I'm just saying.
No, I'll share it. Because if you see my Instagram lives, I'm always giving out gems. Always giving out. If I'm not leaking my records, I'm giving out gems. I'm trying to give people insight into the game, especially the upcoming artists who don't know about having to pay for mix engineers to mix your record, to have it sounding great, to record it on a good mic, to pay your producers. You have to pay your producers. And all these things that are included in the music industry, I let them know.
Do you know what it is though? Because you've got a plan. And we spoke about that a while back in this interview. You have a plan where you're trying to go. How much... Because people are selfish, innit?
Of course.
How much are you willing to help people that you don't know, like, while you're still trying to help yourself?
I dedicate my weekends to helping unknown artists.
Okay.
So they hit me up. All right, let's get in. I'll bring them in.
Mad.
Record, produce their records. That's it.
I still think you need a tag then. I still think, listen, if you're doing all this work...
Do you want to give me one?
I mean, what do you want? We can work on something, innit? If you want the bassy voice, hook you up, innit?
I'll figure something. No, I don't know. I don't know if I want to tag. Because I don't need it to be, me. I let the person shine.
All right,
let
me help you with that. Let me help you with that then. So you know Cole Bennett, Lyrical Lemonade?
Yeah.
So you know he has that like monster character that's in every one of his videos?
No.
Okay, see, there you go. I'm teaching you something right now.
Wow.
You can put something so subtle in a tune that you produce
of course.
That people will know and pick it up. It don't have to be a We the Best.
Yeah, because Pharrell does that dun, dun, dun,
exactly.
dun, 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 dun.
There you go.
That 4-hit. Lido's got the musical cadence. Dun, 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 dun. It's crazy.
There you go. So that's what I'm saying. You don't have to be, it has to be a name.
You're right.
There you go.
It's a bit too late now. I've done a bit too much.
It's never too late.
It's never too late. You're right.
Bad Romantic 3 later. But you know what? Let's leave it there because we're going to get into it. It's going to be like a whole podcast level. You know what's there.
You think.
But I appreciate you chatting to me today.
Oh, thank you for having me.
I'm looking forward to seeing, Bad Romantic 2 on March the 6th. I'll be playing it on my show, as you know.
Yep.
So, yeah.
Definitely.
I'll catch you in a bit.
Love, bro. I appreciate that.